What's up guys, my name is BeingHot and welcome to this Heroes of the Storm beta analysis video. Today we're going to be looking at a game I played as Zagara on a team consisting of Rekar, Vala, Malfurion and Illidan. On the opposing side we find Tigers, Tyrande, Gaslow, Tyrael and Muradin. So in this game I want to highlight something that I feel, just like in the past Raynor game, something very important, but this is a bit of a different thing. This is about map control and vision control, because Heroes of the Storm is a game where snowballing is a thing, but since there is no individual levels, you snowball as a team, and since it's snowballing as a team, it's averaging out a lot more, making the snowball less obvious or apparent. So therefore, having control of where your enemies' whereabouts are is extremely important. Because you're going to be fighting at an almost equal skill every team fight, you want to get the right engages, you want to know where the enemies are coming from, because there is no fed player coming in to save you from a bad engage. And in that respect, Zagara might be the strongest hero of everyone at doing that. Zagara is, right now, not regarded as a very strong champion. I think people rate her at about a medium level. I would rate her as one of the strongest champions. Maybe not in solo queue, but definitely in a team group. So a ranked team or a group of friends playing, where you can actually organize yourselves a little bit better. So as you're noticing, I'm putting down these creep tumors very rapidly. I would argue that the tier 2 talent, while Tigers dies here for the blue team, the tier 2 talent for Zagara is a must. It makes your creep tumors free, no mana cost, because she has quite a bit of mana issues. And it also makes the cooldown 10 seconds. You can store up to 3 at a time, so it should not be too hard keeping them going all the time. Now there are other ways of buffing your creep tumors. While I do like a lot of them, especially the extra range and duration, they are not necessarily mandatory. You could, but I do believe the creep for free is very much needed. Rekar trying to do a gank here, not very too successful. Tyrael actually drops down. And what's happening to Illidan up top? He's very low. So what I will be mainly focusing on in this game is the way I spread the creep so that my team gets as much information as possible. You don't want to just randomly drop these creep tumors. You want to spread this as quickly and efficiently as possible in the right places. And I believe in a map like Cursed Hollow, the one we're playing here, and generally actually spreading the creep in a horizontal line down the middle of the map is the strongest way of going about it. That way, whenever the enemy team tries to pass over to your half, you will know it. So the first tribute here is spawning. I'm grabbing some vision up top while there's a team fight going on here. Maybe taking the vision was a bit of a misplay by me. At the time I felt like my team were able to defend against the tribute until I came down there. But the vision up there is pretty irrelevant. So we are 3v3 right now. Let's see what happens. Gaslow dropping down his machines. You can see Malfurion has specced into the Treant. A pretty decent choice if you're doing a more DPS heavy Malfurion. Tyrael coming in here, and we see a Muradin flank here. Gaslow tries to burst, misses his thunderclap, or his jump, sorry. Vala tries to poke down here. A bit of a mistake. We happen to give Tigers a double kill here, or the blue team a double kill here. Illidan has to back out of this horrible 5v1, and we actually end up losing this tribute. Now I don't want you guys to pay too much attention to this lost tribute, because that is not the main focus of this game. The main focus of this game is how the creep slowly makes the game more and more heavily favored in my side, the red side. Right now the creep spread does not give much information, it only really prevents ganks on mid lane. So I'm dropping down my creep tumors. Moving down bot here. It doesn't matter too much if you spread it north or south first. In general, you want to spread it towards the side that's losing, so that they get more vision first. Spread, spread, spread. Another tribute spawning up here. This one is spawning much more favorably for my side. We have a less travel to move until we get to a well. And in general, this is a position that's a bit harder for blue side to take. Nevertheless, they go in 3-man here, trying to burst down this Rekar. Will he survive? Does look like he gets out there. He turns around back into the fight. Maybe because the team was coming in. Muradin dropping dangerously low. Will he go down? Yes, Muradin does drop for the red team. Gaslow tries to burst down Rekar. Not too successful there. I get caught kind of out of position here. Tigers tries to chase me down. Runs into Gaslow as well. He doesn't have any of his abilities ready. He just used them. Vala and me very low. Tyrell trying to finish us off. Does get Vala. A bit of a misplay there. Rekar is very low as well. And Malfurion is also caught. Horrible. 3-4-0. I'm very low. And Illidan is coming back into the fight here. Trying to interrupt this Tyrande from picking up the second tribute for the blue side. Tigers comes in for a bit of a helping hand here. Will we be able to defend against this? Doesn't look quite like it. Tyrell drops his heroic ability and does finish me off. A bit of a shame there. Illidan tries desperately to stop this tribute gathering. Does also have to sacrifice himself. However, we do get Tigers here. Muradin is his avatar form, able to tank so much damage. And I'm taking a look around the creep spread here. Ooh, Tyrell goes down. We lost Vala as well. Rekar is dropping kind of low here. Will he be able to heal? A little bit of a heal going on there, but he does drop down. Malfurion drops his heroic ability in a bit of an awkward position, but Illidan is able to come in here and clean off everyone, basically. Will he be able to get Tyrande as well? Doing a bit of damage here. Doesn't look... Why, yes, he does get her down. And of course, I move down here to take the tribute. I should have gone way earlier. I'm actually allowing Tigers to interrupt me here. That is a big misplay on my behalf. I try to sneakily take it. Basically, I'm just waiting for my team to show up. Illidan, I'm not sure why he's not here yet. But he does come in now with... But Tyrell is also here. We do have Rekar with us. Should be an easy take here. Malfurion should start grabbing the tribute here. It's not grabbing the tribute. We're more interested in the kills here. It's a bit of a misplay. Tyrell has to drop his heroic ability. Gaslow, ooh, he's so low. Slither of health. A sliver of health. So there are it's a 5v5 again. Our health is a bit higher than the blue side. It's about getting the right engage here. Vala shouldn't get caught out. At least Tyrell doesn't have his ultimate up. Everyone's in there fighting. Gaslow goes down. Malfurion is dropping down. Tigers goes down. A huge massacre happening. Tyrell is dropping dead. Now it's a 3v2. Tyrande is getting chased by Illidan. And Muradin is getting dropped down by me and Vala. And we escape. Tyrande, a bit of a misplay here, but tries to go back in. Ooh, is catching herself off guard. That was a bit of a blunder. She went down into that little gap down there. And we do pick up the tribute. 1-1 on tributes. And now we commence more creep tumoring. You always want to move out and do more of this creep tumoring. It is in my opinion the strongest tool that you have as Zagara. You could argue that her ultimate heroic ability, the big stun or disable where you suck people in, is very strong as well. I'm actually going for Nidus networks here, more of a test than anything else, because I'm not a very skilled or experienced Zagara player. As you guys know, I'm more into Raynor. Tyrell drops down for the blue side here, not having a very good game here. Illidan going in for a Tiger's kill, but ooh, he's getting burst very low. He gets healed up by Rekar while he dashes away. I'm trying to push mid here against Gaslow. Gaslow not too dangerous. Muradin dropping down. Sorry for the tap there. Tyrande drops down as well, so 3v5 here. We have everything to gain here. We can get an easy tribute. Tiger's going down as well, 5v1. Now it's about time for Gaslow to get the hell out of there. Illidan is on the ball trying to get him. We get the second one, 2-1. I'm looking around, checking the creep spread out. It's looking pretty solid. Could be a lot better though. And we're looking at the damage here, and we're actually noticing that Zagara is doing second most hero damage, which is quite surprising. We've not been in nearly as many fights as some of the other players have. Which does suggest that even though Zagara has this incredible vision tool and mobility tool, she is capable of keeping up with some of the better DPSs out there. The only sad part about Zagara's DPS is the fact that it's not very burst heavy. It's more sustained, which is not a bad thing, but in general, since she has no escape, you want to have a bit of burst, and she does not have that in any stretch of the imagination. The Banelings, I guess, can burst a little bit. So I'm going into my Nidus network to save my other Nidus network here. Tyrande is sneaky, trying to take it off, but she actually ends up getting dropped dead here. Or will she? Maybe she gets away. Illidan on the ball there now. She does drop down. Tyrael a bit out of position. We have a tribute spawning down south here though. Gaslow solos a boss. That is what Gaslow does. Very, very strong. At the same time, we have a boss pushing on the top side here with Vala and Rekar. And I do lose my Nidus network here. I'm not sure why I placed it there. You always want to place it in brushes. As I said, do not pay too much attention to my skill with Zagara. That is not the main showcase here. The showcase is the vision and how it's completely shutting down the middle of the map right now. So the boss is doing some heavy work up top here. And it's enabling us to do a bit of a split push where we have Malfurion pushing down bot. Me and Illidan are trying to finish off their boss. Some of the best that has actually been done on the blue side right now was that boss kill that Gaslow soloed. Tyrael going in with his ultimate, quite greedy in my opinion. Rekar is easily capable of healing this up. And the good thing here is the creep spread has spread all the way in the bot lane as well now. And the creep spread will as long as the game goes, the longer the game goes on, the better this creep spread will get. I'm capable of putting down many, many more creep tumors than goes out of the game. Basically, if the blue team wants to pass Traverse in the middle of the map right now, we are going to know. And we're going to know exactly what they're doing, how many they are, and we can make incredibly calculated decisions on that node. Trying to get some creep up onto the top lane here. As a matter of fact, I do believe one thing that I should have done better in this game was, well, there was a lot of things, but one in relation to creep tumoring is moving the creep more left as well. I'm moving very up and down, which is a good thing because you want to stop any chance of them moving over to our middle without us noticing. That is the main point of getting a line through the middle. So a bit of a team fight going on here. A 4v4. Tyrael is down fighting Illidan down bot or in the jungle. Rekar is able to sustain a lot of damage. Tyrael goes down. Muradin goes down. Sorry, I did not catch that one. Gaslow is also dropping dead here. Will Tiger stop dead? Oh, he's so low. He gets healed by Tyrande, but doesn't matter. It's a 1v5. And looking very grim for the blue side. Now, as a matter of fact, the enemy team have not traversed much over the middle in this game, but that does not matter too much. The main point is showcasing how how it actually functions. It doesn't matter if the enemy team is not doing it properly or pushing our middle as they maybe should have. The main point is, if they were going to, this creep is allowing us complete vision of what they're doing, and in my opinion is possibly the strongest tool of information that you can get in this game, making Zagara such a strong and ludicrously powerful champion, considering that she's able to put up these numbers of damage as well. So I'm just strolling about trying to creep spread a bit more. I should be up trying to push down the core here, but at this point I'm pretty comfortable with our lead. We have an almost 4-level lead. There is no way back for this blue team. So I am just taking a stroll around. But if you look at the map right now, you will notice creep. There is maybe only a gap up top if they follow the lane, where they can actually traverse through the middle without us noticing. That is a big deal. That is an... I'm tempted to say that's a bit overpowered. It's impossible for the enemy team to gain control here again. And if you're looking at the numbers here, I'm doing 24k to enemy champions, which is up there. It's not great, but it's a decent output. And of course you wanna always fight on creep if it's possible. So you wanna move the creep with you into the map. As we're pushing down these forts, we wanna push the creep closer and closer to their core. And as you can see, it's creeping up there. If you don't know, while Zagara moves on creep, she can gain a multitude of buffs, but one of them that she always has no matter what trait you pick, or what tier talent you pick, is increased health generation, which is always very nice. So the core is dropping down here. A quite one-sided game for the red side here, but we did struggle a little bit in the beginning. But anyways, I hope this video showcases how Zagara as a hero can produce massive vision control. Like it doesn't even come close to comparing to other champions. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is BeingHot, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.